As we last had our session, the adventurers returned home and were able to uh, see how the wyverns were doing, see how they've progressed in the time that they've been gone, and growing an extra foot also meant their appetites have been growing as well. No longer thirsty for blood, they are now thirsty for larger creatures and have been feeding their hunger by kind of taking care of some of the local pets as well as wild animals in the area. Uh, Trying to come up with solutions, the two also managed to speak with Sebastian to arrange the business, find more workers, and then, of course, talk about Engel's family coming to visit and most likely building the vault and most likely the teleportation circle. As we join them now, they finish up their conversation with Sebastian.
Um. All right. Yeah. So you'll keep looking for employees, right? Artisans and stuff.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, I enjoyed the breakfast, and I have a list to do. As he kind of checks his notes, he places it, tucks it into his pocket. I guess I'll take care of that now. Yes. And he kind of trots off.
Right. Oh, that reminds me. There's something else we need to add to the to-do list, which is to find some way of contact or allowing him to contact us.
Yeah. Quick question, Nim. The boxes that we have, do they work between planes or no?
I'm not sure. I can double check. I think they do, but I can double check.
Okay.
What's that one called? Something like your secret chest. That's what it is. Yeah, by default, it's basically stored on the ethereal plane while it's not summoned, and then when you use the toy replica, you summon it from the ethereal plane to where you are.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
You're talking about secret chest?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So it travels through planes by default as the way it's working. So yeah, it's definitely available from other planes as well.
Okay. Just if we on our adventures, since we go to different planes and stuff like that, if we find like loot or weapons and stuff like that, we can just go ahead and start, doing what we said we were going to do and just doing a big collection of, you know, items and just getting them.
Yeah. You also, that was before my time, but you had notes about stuff that you left behind in I think it was Perumi, like some crab shell pieces and a bunch of javelins for some reason. I don't know why anyone would need that many javelins, but yeah, I guess.
Well, Nim loved his javelins. I mean, he would just throw them up, and he would just be, yeah, really loved his javelins.
Out of game to add to that, and they barely ever did anything. They were a
Yeah,
pretty weak weapon.
exactly.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, if we're ever around Barumi, we should also stop by there and put that in the chest, especially the crab shell pieces, which are there. They're definitely materials that could be used to craft something, a shield, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, I think for the
Absolutely.
time being, we should go see the Lord, right?
Yeah,
of
we
Tortia.
should.
As
Check up
you
on
say
his
that,
name.
Farron kind of pipes up. Sirs, while Welby was preparing your breakfast, I managed to speak to one of the guards to alert the Lord Brom of your return. I don't know if he'll be coming here or if he's awaiting you at the castle.
Probably we'll just go there. Worst case, we meet on the way, right? All right. Thank you, Fern.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
All right. You want to get going?
Let's go.
Okay. And thank you for breakfast too. It was very good.
Oh, yes, of course.
It was amazing. I think Bernie's going with us too, right?
Yes.
Should we take our wyverns as well? I mean, we definitely want to take him with us now when we leave the city, but maybe we should probably not parade them through the streets, given that they might have had some bad experiences with them recently.
With the locals eating their cats.
Yeah. But actually, probably better if they stay here for a little bit until we've talked to the Lord and we're actually ready to leave. Which is another question. How do we get to Alma?
That is a good question. That is indeed a good question.
I'm out the door now.
You know, right behind you.
I mean, the location of the hideout is what we initially set up as our hideout outside of Barumi. But I think
Great question.
Yeah.
Did we get the soldiers from here? From this area?
What do you
When
mean
we
by
bought
the soldiers?
the fire plane. Did we get them from here?
Oh, those knights?
Yeah.
No.
I think they're more like the more continent. At least the Blue Knight is. I don't know if they span multiple continents with the organization, but definitely the main guy, the Blue Knight, was from.
We need to report back to them saying that there was a 100% total loss of casualties for them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We should definitely report to them saying, "Hey, by the way, everyone died."
Yeah, which means we definitely need to go to Barumi.
Yeah, because it would be pretty bad if we just show up and they're like, "Hey, where's everyone?" Like, "Oh, they're all dead."
Yep.
Sorry.
My
That's
bad.
true. Okay, so then I guess we talk to the Lord here and then we go to Barumi. And since her hideout is right next to it, I'm sure Alma can get us in somehow. So I think at least the plan was that they're making it so we can only go in by teleportation. They were like sealing off the main entrance completely, if I'm not mistaken.
True.
So we might actually need her help to get in there. But at least physically we'd be close by. We're in Barumi. Oh, I didn't see him.
How dare you walk past me?
I think he was still invisible when I came.
As you guys are walking up in deep conversation, you almost kind of run into the Lord as you don't really notice him. I heard one of your servants, Farron. He came by and told one of the guards that you had arrived last night. It's good to see you back. He kind of like checks you over. Huh. I see you have a few more battle scars. I hope everything went well.
Relatively, it was a success insofar as that the plane of fire was defeated, but there were pretty heavy casualties on our side too. Well, that one group that was there, yes. One guy.
We won that battle. Yeah, we won that battle, but we didn't win the.
Yeah,
We haven't fully defeated them yet. We did win
that's
that
true.
battle.
Yeah.
The war is still on the horizon. I see.
Yes.
Well, I hope everything goes well in the battle. I hope everyone came back victorious. And yeah, I heard many talks of getting other planes together and defeating the foes.
That's the plan.
Okay. Wow, so everyone came back. All right. So I'm guessing King
Mm,
William will be really pleased. Well, I guess my faith in you has proved to be pretty useful. I would love to be able to extend my gratitude.
oh, so not everyone came back. There were severe casualties on all sides. It
Oh,
was it was very bad.
but you won, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Technically, yeah.
Well, why technically?
I mean, in a large skirmish like that with casualty on both sides, like the victor is there, but you don't necessarily win. You know,
True, true.
it's
I think we had the same kind of setup with the Yetis from not too long ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we won, but at what cost? I understand.
Yeah.
But I still stand by my earlier statement. I would appreciate to show appreciation. I believe we have some business to discuss. I think, well, I know it's a little bit early, but I have yet to pay a visit to the local barkeep in some time, and I'm sure it would be nice to get a drink or two.
Certainly.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
Absolutely.
excellent. Let's make our way.
Okay. Uh,
Actually, if you want, yeah, we can walk together.
Okay.
Yeah, as he kind of takes you past. Let's see. Let me route out the correct. Okay. As you're going past, he yes takes you this way, and you hear in the distance someone kind of shouting out about the Adventurers Guild and how there are numerous threats on the horizon. And as you continue, there there's always something out there threatening us. And he pipes in, and as you two are walking past, oh, let's actually get closer to the Adventurers Guild, right there. So as you two are walking past, you hear um, odd sea serpent just off the shores of Tordia. You hear about a wild beast that kind of lurks in the forest, and you hear about goblin sightings of uh, just east of this fine village, this fine town. And the king kind of continues, "Oh, always something amiss." All right, let's try and do. Oh, yeah, nice turn. All right, and you guys continue. So
um.
please regale me.
Oh, about you want to hear about the battle, or there's one.
Yes, he's
Okay.
now able to move a little bit faster. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you guys get to the entrance. Yes, please let me know everything.
Well.
Yeah.
Um. They had, or when we arrived at the island, we came across a path of burned trees and still burning fires, which led us to the enemy pretty easily. They
Okay.
had a fire giant at the head, which was breaking their path through the trees, and then the rest of the troops were following. It was mostly fire elementals and hellhounds, and as well as some methods, I think they're called. And their leader was a demon, I think, named Kozra.
I don't think he
Okay.
was the demon. I think he was a fiend.
Or yeah, fiend. That would be fire plane.
Yeah, because water. Yeah, because water worked on. Oh, water didn't affect him.
Well, either way,
Very good point.
during the battle, we managed to defeat all of their regular forces, but in the end, their leader, Kozra, managed to escape. He was able to go invisible, which definitely helped him with that. And on our side, the casualties were most heavily for the knights from Umor.
Okay.
Um,
Did any of them make it?
not a single one, unfortunately. They were in the front line as our knights, therefore took the brunt of their attacks as well. It showed.
I see. Okay, please continue.
The troops from the Plane of Water did rather well. They weren't very, very sturdy, but they, by their nature, were close to water most of the time, which was the weak spot of the fire guy, so they didn't get targeted too often. The folk from the Plane of Air took some losses too, but they were able to fly out of sticky situations if need be. And then in the end, we didn't manage to do this before because they planned to teleport in through some fireplaces which had been destroyed, so the School of Magic wasn't able to help until the very end. We managed to get them in, and they helped us with the last few stragglers and hunting Kozra himself, though that failed in the end. Then with their help, we put out the fires. They aided the villagers as well with some of their wounded and whatnot. Then we left from there. I mean, that was the end of the battle, essentially.
Okay. Huh. Well, were you able to get everyone where they needed after the fight?
Yes, right. Plane of Water. Yeah, we
Mostly, there are some things that we still have to take care of involving that. We made some promises that we have to keep.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is one more thing. As you know, this all took place around Kivik. And after the battle, we ended up talking to some of the local, I think they're wood elves that live there.
Yeah.
And Nim, the former member of this group, which I essentially replaced, I came right after he left, was from there. So they are sending some people. We told them that he was buried here, and they are now planning on sending some elves to come pick up his body and bring him back home, from what I understand.
Okay, I see. I will make sure to give them the warmest welcomes. Do you know how they'll be arriving and when?
I don't actually. I'm assuming it's gonna be a while. I think they have to come, the long way. No teleportation or anything like that, from what I understand. I might be wrong about that. We told them, we gave them a description of where the grave is located. It's possible that they won't even come to the city itself at all. But yeah, I don't know exactly what they're gonna do. They know where the grave is, they know Nim is there, and they're planning on picking him up. That's all I can say for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll make sure to give them accommodations. Let them, I guess, feel the hospitality of Tordia. And if they need any assistance, I'll be sure to provide any of the soldiers and any of workers needed. Um, I will say another thanks goes to the Aimless for bringing back a little bit of business into Tordia. We have seen a lot of new faces, a lot of travelers come through. So, at least a cheers. And Silas came by and dropped off some ale for each of you guys quietly. And Lord Brum kind of raised his mug, I guess, to future business, prosperity, and adventures that can bring us a little bit closer together. And he raises his mug.
For the future.
To the future, I raise my mug.
Clink. And he takes a
Clink.
drink. So, I see that so far the past has been good to us. I hope, in speaking of the future, what is on the horizon for the Aimless?
Ooh, a lot.
Besides our wyvern problem.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the wyverns, we might have a solution for that. Actually, we're taking them with us, and we're gonna be able to feed them for the time being. Though they grow
I
much
see.
bigger, we might need to find other solutions for that again.
Okay.
Oh.
What
But
is
yeah.
the ongoing plan for the wyverns?
Regarding their food or training?
Regarding them. I would like to keep the wyvern, at least the one I have, within the city walls. Uh, Possibly in better conditions in order to protect the city once it has grown to full length. But what plans do you have?
In long term, I think they will be traveling with us and aid us in battle, perhaps also as mounts.
Okay.
But for the short term, I think they'll mostly be accompanying us for their training and so that we can feed them.
Yeah, pretty much. You just got to make sure that they are they are fed, taken care of, and mostly we can, teach them what's it called, how to listen to us and stuff like that. So that way we don't, have issues like what happened with,
Yes,
yeah.
as unfortunate as it is, there are some growing pains attached to these creatures. I see. Hmm. I do know that you most likely have a growing list of tasks, seeing as you are gracious enough to help out Tordia and have dealings in Wilmore. But what is for your future?
Like after all this is over, or like what we
In
have
the
planned.
from now until at least the immediate future.
Well, we have to repay those debts to the people that helped us in the battle. That's on our to-do list.
Okay.
Which is gonna take some traveling and setting up. Might take up most of the next month. Who knows?
Okay.
I'm going to school actually. You
Well,
can
that's
believe
great.
it.
There you go.
Managed to get some classes that I'm allowed to visit at the School of Magic to learn some skills.
Ah, School of Magic. Okay, that's interesting. Where is that?
It's the Arcanum. I mean, have you heard of it? I don't know. It's
Mm,
on this continent as well.
I know. I know. Secret Alma. She went to a magic school, but she was always quite hush hush about it.
I don't know where she went. Oh no, don't think she actually went to Arcanum as well. Anyways, it's here on Gamoon, but they're magic people. I think mostly we're gonna be traveling there and back with magical means. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well then, seems like you two are doing quite well for yourselves.
Yeah.
Uh, what's the next step for Tordia?
It's in Tordia.
Yes.
We're still working on the businesses for the store that we acquired. Um, Getting that all set up, hiring people. Sebastian, what's his name? Yeah,
Sebastian.
Sebastian and
Yeah,
Simon are
Sebastian.
like too similar in my head. I always have to make sure I don't say the wrong one.
No worries.
Yeah. Sebastian is working on that for us while we're absent. But yeah, that's still going on.
I know that you had construction workers still going in and out of your manor. Is that all taken care of now?
I think almost. They're still finishing. I think the wall, like almost done. Yeah, mostly done. Just the
Okay.
last touches, I guess.
Okay. Because I haven't seen them in quite some time. I think the last construction workers were from the palace that I sent down in order to make a passageway into the sewers.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yes, of course.
From
I
what Sebastian told us, he wanted to, you know, not let too many people know about that being set up. So he waited with further tasks for our construction guys until yours were done, which I think they are now, from what he said.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I believe they said they put over a carpet in order to hide from any prying eyes. Um. Hmm. Okay. Then. All right. I guess. Hmm. I'll need to figure out something for myself in order to take care of the wyverns. Hmm.
Well, they
No.
like the roost and they like to set up their own little like spaces or little enclaves. So you're probably best to find a place for you to have them roost, and then from there train them every day or every other day, and just make sure you keep up with the food, and that's usually it. If it's already bonded to you, that's so if it's already bonded to someone, just make sure that person takes care of them.
Okay.
Do you want to share
All
how
right.
we're feeding them now, Engel? Because that's your skill set.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, it's like yeah, no, I'm creating food every day, right? So
Okay.
I think we only have to do it every other day. You might have to do
Every other day.
less,
Yeah.
but yeah.
well, it's only the food only lasts 24 hours before it spoils,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
so it has to be every day.
Yeah.
But they can overeat and then not eat for a couple of days, as predators often do.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they can, that depends on them.
yeah.
We
We're
can
still
force them
finding
to.
out, but I expect that they can still.
The Lord chimes in. I think as long as you put them on that schedule, I think they can abide by that schedule. If they're fed every day, then they'll get used to that. If they're fed uh, in intervals, they'll get used to that as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not every thing would be capable of doing that, but big predators, especially, I think, eat in bursts and then rest for a lot of the other time until they're hungry again.
Well, it might be that way. You'll have to see how yours do. because you say you want to ride them and be in combat.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll be able to do those bursts.
Well,
Well, then I guess I'll need to set up something a little bit away from Tordia. There are a few spots I can think of that maybe I can set up some of the soldiers or something of the nature to watch over. But with soldiers spread a little bit thin nowadays, we definitely want to build our numbers.
Yeah. Definitely want to
We
rebuild your
have
numbers, especially with all the stuff going on, for sure.
we have been offering the travelers that have dropped by Tordia to visit your shop. We have been offering them uh, free armor and training in place of serving in our uh, guards. So there has been one that took up the offer, which is nice. But I guess it's a little bit slow and go. I think as we gain a little more, I might be able to relocate a few of them to some of the outposts that have been run over along the outskirts of Tordia.
Hmm.
I'm sure you heard the crier talking about beasts and goblins and such. So we'll have to go out there and clear them out.
That's something we can probably do,
That'll
or at
be
least look
interesting.
into afterwards. But yeah, I mean, but it also be a good test for the people that have started training. But I don't know, maybe the beast might be a little too much for them.
I think, I mean, if this is a legitimate offer, I think maybe they can go with you and act as help.
I look to Locke and I
mm,
say, uh, I mean, hope wouldn't be too bad, but our track record for having people come along with us and help and them staying alive isn't really good.
Well, I don't imagine a couple beasts here and there, and I guess oddly enough, goblins. I don't see
That's how
them.
it starts, but then we'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it. Locke.
Then Lord Brom looks over to Locke. Locke takes a large swig of his beer.
Does the put the finger up to let us know to wait 1 second while he's chugging?
Yeah. Locke? Locke, we can't hear you.
Locke, push to talk.
Oh wow, that's a long. That's a throwback.
I was AFK for a second. I'm back. Yeah.
That's a throwback angle. Oh
Uh,
wow.
what was the question? I missed it.
So Lord Brom was saying about how he needs to find his own means for the wyvern he has, and he says there are a few outposts on the outskirts of Tordia, and he said as of right
Oh.
now they've been overrun, but the soldiers, the guards, they were able to find one new person, and he would need to do some training, and hopefully they can find a few more along the way to join the
Yeah.
ranks. And they want to clear out at least one, if not all, of the outposts. And then Engel said that could be something that you guys could handle. And
We'll
then he
have
looked
to.
over to you, and we said you were
Oh.
drinking your beer for a long time.
Thinking
Well, like I
ahead.
said, I told him like I was saying, yeah, it. could be something we could handle. I don't know along the time frame what we have, and like I said, he wants us to bring the new recruits. Which again, like I said, we don't really have a great track record of people staying alive when we go off and do stuff.
Yeah.
But
He chimes in. If you're able to do this, it would not take much time, but it would be a great assistance. I know having two veterans, uh,
is that what we are?
especially plane jumpers as yourself, having you two would make quick work of it.
We do have multiple weeks left on the
A
meeting
lot of
that we
stuff.
have to set up. But we did
Okay, I
promise
just
Simon that we'd be as quick as possible.
yeah, I know, I know. Wait, what do we have to do with Simon, or what is Simon needed that needs to be done quick? It was or was it? No,
Sending
it
out.
was just to get.
Sorry, go on.
He's the, I don't know if hostage is the right word, but he's staying with the wind,
A
or
guest.
the guest, yeah, of the
Yeah.
kingdom of air, while we are setting up the meeting with my town till that's happened, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, per contract we still have 3 weeks for that. Yeah, I mean, if it's like just a 1-day trip to do those things, or maybe 2 days, then we can probably do it.
Yeah, which we
If
also have to
you're
go to the Feywilds and set up that too, I think, right? We can't just
We
like
didn't
say,
promise
here you
him that.
go.
We didn't promise him that. He might ask for it. We're not technically required to do that based on our contract.
as you kind of chat back and forth over your ale, Lord Brahm hears that you say about not taking more than a couple days, and he quickly chimes in. No, no, no. The outposts aren't too far off Tordia. You might be able to actually see one of them from your back balcony. Uh, Possibly. But they're just all within maybe an hour, 2 hours of a walk at most away from the actual city itself.
All right. You want to do that? Maybe use it as a training opportunity as well for the wyvern. See if we can teach them to attack on command.
Up to you. Like I said, I don't see any problems with it. I just want to make sure, like I said, we're not just overbearing ourselves with too many tasks, and next thing you know, me and you're literally having to like, you know, we don't have enough time to get to certain places, or we have to like go back on things.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I agree, but if it's something that we agree to do within the next week or so, then it would get complicated with all the moving around. But I think if it's something we can just do today,
Yeah. No,
then
I know. I get
essentially
you. I get you.
mark it off as done right away, we're fine.
No, I'm down. Again, like I say, I wouldn't mind a little day thing to kind of go ahead and just kind of de-stress a little bit, relax. Also, you do like you said, we do need to train the wyverns. That's something we absolutely need to do because they are definitely getting a little out of hand. So
All right.
yeah, okay, yeah, we're in.
Yeah.
Excellent. I will say that it might take a day's preparation to get the soldiers a little more trained up. So I would say maybe tomorrow. Is that a possibility? You
Sure.
can,
Just want to make sure this isn't a nest, right?
a nest of.
Goblins.
I would not imagine so. I think once we pulled back a lot of our troops, we had to focus a lot of our attention on the Yeti. And I guess we just left those outposts there for too long. And they're I wouldn't imagine there's a great deal of goblins, but yeah, I don't think it should be any problem at all, actually. Especially with the wyverns, to have so many, I would imagine you would overrun them pretty quickly.
Okay. Yeah, just if it's a nest, it'll be pretty tough because normally goblins don't just have themselves there for like a nest. They have others like, or yeah, or if it's a horde or something like that. But we'll see. Okay.
Hmm. All right. So please, I guess let's finish our ales, and I guess you could tend to all the matters you need to ahead of time.
Okay.
All right. He finishes sipping, slams down. Silas, wonderful as always. Ah, I guess the guards and I will leave you to it. Silas, I think 2 more rounds for the adventurers is fitting. Yes, sure. Yes, anything for you, Lord Ron. Okay. Then 3. He leans over the table at the both of you. Enjoy your drinks.
Yep.
And he kind of
Thank you.
nods for a second, turns, and swiftly walks away. As you hear the other patrons, there's the Lord. Whoa. Yeah, that is. Wow. And he disappears through the doors as the blinding light creaks through the opening doors and shuts. Silas comes by, drops 2 more ales, one for each of you. You must have done something right. He seems like he's in a great mood.
Mm,
I won't say we've done everything we can, I guess.
yeah. I mean, we didn't do that much here recently, mostly in other places, but yeah, it worked out. Def-
Well, whatever it was, either that or maybe something on the horizon. He's been really cheery lately. So, I guess things are looking up. And as you kind of look around, you do see like a more packed uh, tavern. As you see like people at every single table. And I will say, I guess if you're hungry, let me know. I'm happy to throw in a little food with your drinks. Business has been really good lately. I haven't seen it like this in quite some time. So, thank you to you and your shop.
Hmm.
He very calmly like walks back, and you hear him like kind of like whistling as he's cutting some food up.
Oh, okay. So now we need to find something to do with the rest of the day.
Oh,
We could
well, we
just work
can.
with our wyverns.
Yeah. Yeah. We also need to go ahead and start prepping for the long haul because I guess if this is supposed to be a day trip, which again I hope is a day trip, um, I imagine that we would need some stuff. We need to set up some stuff. I want to make sure too, because like I want to, like we said, we wanted to go ahead and set the shop with all the stuff that we find. The last couple of times we went out, we didn't really find much. If we're gonna go out and see a bunch of goblins, they might have loot, to which it's possible we might, be able to get some stuff back if it's stuff that we can't sell in the shop. Like you said, it's still stuff we can still break down and get turn into slag and then such. But I mean, you know what I mean. Like I said, like we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see.
What would you want to get ready specifically?
For sure, want to get the what's it called? We want to make sure we have trail rations, food, enough. I guess we might need some starting food for the wyverns. Or actually, no, we don't need to start food for wyverns. Just like so, just want to go through our packs, make sure everything looks good. You know,
Hmm.
don't want
Okay.
to. Yeah.
See, rations are kind of low. I'm on 4 in the bag of holding right now. We have only 1 potion of healing at the moment. Yeah. I don't know what else we might need. We have plenty of rope, that's for sure. Yeah. But maybe, yeah, we'll just buy some more rations and that should probably be pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said, I just want to go through everything. You know.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it.
Well,
And then
probably the person to talk to about rations would be, what's his name? Silas? Yeah, Silas here. Right?
I guess yes. Also will be. Like, is he the one that we buy stuff from, or I thought it was somebody else?
What do you mean by the one that we buy stuff from?
Like the one we know to buy stuff from, like here, or is that not
We
it?
don't usually buy a lot of things. The only other store that I really know of is the smithy, which we now own. Own at least, depending on how you look at it.
True.
Other than that, I don't. I mean, there's a market. There's a little market with a couple stalls in the center.
We could check
I don't know.
there. Yeah, we could check there. Yeah.
Uh, mm, okay.
Is there anything other than rations that you want to get? We don't really need any kind of ammo, right? Materials. We're just gonna go for a shopping trip and see what they have available.
Mm. Maybe we can. Yeah, we can go see what they have available. Like, so, like I don't know, because it's like I'm kind of like, like what you said, we don't necessarily need anything per se. The only thing I'm more worried about is like we don't have. We're like stuck and we're just like we can't get back anywhere. Like that's my one worry is that we're like gonna say like we just end up getting stuck, and I do not want that to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think all we can do against that is get rations, right? Just be able to stay there longer. We do have a lot of
Yeah.
ways of traveling around. But yeah. Well, but still, for the rations, it's probably best to ask Silas. If he sells them, then he's probably going to give us a really fair price, and if he doesn't, then he can point us in the right direction.
Yeah.
All right. Let's ask him.
Yeah, let's go ask him.
Silas?
Hello, Silas.
As he kind of sees you, he stops whistling and turns. Ah, My boys. Yes. Did you need something?
Do you sell rations? Ones that keep long for traveling?
I can make some rations, yeah. Do you need some?
We would like to stock up, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. How much would you need?
What do you think, Engel? 20-ish? Something like that? Engel?
Let me check. Let me check to see how much I have on me right now. I think I still have. Where's my rations at? I have 8. So yeah, 20 would be good.
20? All right. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not
It.
just for us; it's for our babies.
Oh, you guys had babies? Wow. You've
Oh.
been traveling around and wow. I
he,
mean, who's the
he's one
lucky
of those
mother?
he's one of those weird guys that calls his pets his babies.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, they are my children, sir. How dare you not talk to
Okay.
your relatives? Excuse me.
Silas kind of just like his eyes dart back and forth. Oh, pets. Okay. Oh yeah, that's yeah. 20. I can get something together. I can dry out some of the food and then just add a little sprinkle of water on top and it heat it up and you should be good for that. Let me see what I can do. How long will you guys be here? If you
Uh,
want, I can prepare it, and then guys can come back in maybe a little bit of time, maybe 30 minutes or an hour.
oh, yeah. I mean, might as well just wait, right? Don't really have anything to do today. Not very much, at least.
Oh, so I heard that you two opened up a shop nearby.
We
Yeah.
did, yeah.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I heard something about Sebastian had come in here when he was helping Welby carry some of the groceries. And he said something about needing, I guess, a list to know exactly what to sell. I don't know. I hope that all got sorted out.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah,
still working
perfect.
on that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So then here, I guess I'll get that ready then.
Yeah.
And he goes over, and you see him cutting meat, and he's cutting like certain sections that he knows that can dry out easily. And he's
Okay.
again whistling. I'll be with you guys back in an hour. Don't worry.
All right. Then that's all I can think to do, right, Engel? Anything you want to do?
I mean, like you said, we probably should go back and try also like check with them. Not check with them, but check to make sure our wyverns are ready and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, we have
Give
the
it up
whole
a little
day,
bit.
so we can, at least for the rations, we can just wait here, right?
Yeah, we can wait here for that. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. As you wait the next hour, the ale disappears, as does the food Silas
Woo!
brings. And quickly, with full stomachs, Silas comes over with full arms. All right, 20 rations. And he kind of just like gently puts them down on the tables. All right, yes, there we go. Seems like you two are back on top. All right.
What do we owe
Is there
you?
anything else you guys need?
I don't think so.
Not
Okay.
really. Yeah, just mainly that.
Excellent. All right. I
What?
guess the beers are on the king. Food was on me. I guess
Oh,
let's just do 1 gold for the rations.
All right, here you go.
All right. Thank you. He scoops up the gold, pockets it, and yeah. If you need anything else, let me know.
okay.
Now, put
I
the rations in the bag of holding.
Okay. Excellent. All right. And he goes back to his work.
Okay. Just wyvern training for the rest of the day, I'd say. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
You guys can
let's do
teleport.
it.
Okay.
All right. Instant teleportation.
See you later. Zoop.
Woo. Oh,
Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted.
I was like, I was almost home.
I'm trying to find the... Oh, wait. It's in the tavern, I think. Yeah. Nope. That's... No. Apologize. I don't know where it is. It's supposed to be right in front of the tavern. Oh, well. I was trying to restore the,
Light and stuff.
Yeah. It's supposed to be right in front of the tavern. Guess not. Oh well. Alright. You guys return. Angle's inside.
I'm
Yeah.
in the
Right
basement.
back here, right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I guess Lock, yeah, okay, I see him. Lock is downstairs. Alright. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah,
What?
I teleported over to.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I was.
Gotcha. Alright, you guys return safe and sound. Sans the scratches and bruises you developed along the way. The wyverns immediately, you see them kind of scurry from around the corner and go to check who it is.
Hey.
Hello.
They go up to each of you and kind of nuzzle and wrap their necks around your legs and kind of push into you a little bit.
Hello, my little babies.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I think we should try to get some basic training in for them. I guess. I mean, we already know how to get them to do stuff. I guess for training them, would it raise up our animal handling, or would it just make it to where we probably get like an advantage, I guess, on animal handling checks with them?
With them, it would make it where, yeah, we can do advantage. That's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say it would lower the DC, but yeah, we could do advantage instead.
Yeah, up to you. I mean, like either or works, right?
I mean, I think actually I would kind of like more like with lowering DC on stuff that's like easier commands, and then eventually just making it where you don't even need to roll for certain commands.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then also too, are they still um what's it called, small enough to where they can't like do a whole lot in combat, or has that changed with them?
They are now, I would say, the size of goblins. That's their size.
Okay. Okay.
So like their bodies wise, their tails obviously extend further, but they're on your shoulder, they'd be heavy.
We do have stats for them. Are they still the same? The stat blocks?
That's mainly what
Um,
I was trying to get. Yeah.
oh, let me see the stat blocks.
Yeah, that's what I want to make sure, because like if the stat blocks are still the same, then
Let me double check. Did I send the stat blocks individually?
I don't remember how we
I
got
don't
it.
know. Yeah, you gave it to us, but yeah.
Let's just check the word wyvern.
We just have a young wyvern as a stat block. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's all I have on mine too.
Let's check this stuff. Oh, that's a picture. That didn't help.
It's a kind of stat block.
I would say add an extra 11 hit points. And I would say armor class 14. Yeah, that would be good. And then everything else is going to be pretty much the same. I'd say strength plus 2. So instead of +1, it's +2.
You said
I-
You said AC was gonna be what? Or is it still 13?
14.
14? Okay.
14 for AC. Hit points is 33. And strength is now +2 instead of +1. And then each of your wyverns, they have their own special damage resistance
I
according
forgot how we
to.
got this.
I think
What's
I
that?
made a home brew for it potentially. I'm checking now.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Young wyvern.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I can edit that. Oh, I have to create a new version.
Okay. We can. I mean, you can change it instead of young wyvern. You can change it into like. Child wyvern, or something like that. Adolescent wyvern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here. Guess I'm not able to edit it because I've already published it. So yeah, I do need to make a new version and share that one again. So here's the new one. Yeah, this one I can edit. Okay. So then it's not go there.
Okay, so you sure it's not a child, it's an adolescence now. Or young.
Just the next
Yeah.
step.
Well, no, because I know, for their sizes and stuff like that, when you change them, they get stronger. So
Yeah.
certain things change. That's what I was asking.
And then also before you hit the save button on that, pack tactics change the 5 to now 10.
Yeah, I think I have to do that
And their
afterwards.
traits,
Strength is one higher.
yes, +2.
2 AC is one higher. Health, save that. And then
And make sure, because your your wyverns are actually different from each other. So damage resistance, there is one wyvern that does poison. There is one wyvern that does, like, they all do different damages, like for their ability. That once they're able to get those abilities, once they're old enough, they can use that in combat as a special attack. But for the time being, they are damage resistant to those special attacks, those condition or not conditions, elements.
How do rolls work? It's to hit is. Oh, there's even based on Dex plus 2.
Huh?
Trying to figure out because I have to manually change them. Like if I change their strength, that probably changes their attack as well, right? And I think the bonuses strength goes into both the to hit and the damage, right? Both of those pluses are affected by the stat of the weapon. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Looking at my stat block. Okay. In that case, they both just go one higher. There. 5 on average. And what did you say about pack tactics?
Change it to 10 feet instead of 5 feet.
Okay.
So now they're able to have a pack tactics, but from a little bit further of range.
33 health with d6s would be 10 plus 3. Or 8, so then let's make it like. Like that. Okay. Save. Then go back to my collection. I think I can publish this one as well. Where'd it go?
Where did it go?
Oh, here. Yeah, it's not in the same place anymore because it's now adolescent and it's sorted by alphabet. That's why.
Yeah.
Share. Submit. Then I should be able to view details.
We have to make a new mount though, I think too, right? Because we can't
Yeah, you have to add it in the or on your stat sheet, the new one here.
Yeah. And then for the okay, so we're not using familiar, we're using mount for the category, right?
I have it as miscellaneous, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Remove that one, add a new one. Extras, add.
And then did you make the template, or I guess did you send me the template, or did you? No, are you doing what's it called?
Let's actually pause YouTube.
D&D
Then.
Beyond.
Let's pause YouTube then.
I already have it, but yeah, okay, can pause.
Okay, cool.
And we're back.
All right. So the stats for the wyverns have been updated. They're a little bit stronger DC, a little bit beefier HP, and they have a little bit more strength, +2. Okay. So you said you want to train.
Yeah, I think just generally strengthen our bond and maybe also see if we can teach them attack, just so they know what it means.
Oh,
Also
ooh.
relax too. Like we haven't really had time to really sit there and just kind of decompress from literally the what constant going battling that we've been doing for the past month or so.
Hang
You
on, I'm
mean at
afraid. I'm
Kivik?
afraid if I sit down and relax, I can't get back up again.
You mean at Kivik?
After
Yeah.
Kivik, yeah.
Yeah. That actually, that whole combat took like just a few minutes. Technically. Yeah.
Well, it's still a lot that happened in a few
Oh
minutes
yeah, of
too. It's
course.
not like I literally saw 20 people die in under like a minute.
True. Makes it even worse.
That one they need to definitely like change a little bit because oh man, this huge battle, these things were flying everywhere, and that was this, and it's like, yeah, it took like 20 seconds. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all right. So where do you want to take the wyverns, or do you want to take them here?
I
Where
was
do you
just
want to
gonna
have
have
them
them.
pack?
I was gonna have them just walk around with me. Honestly, just have it stick around me, have it get used to me.
Sure.
You know, because again, like if we're gonna be bringing them around a lot more, I want them to get used to like having me around, so that way it looks at me. I wouldn't say as not just an authority figure, but as like it trusts me as well. Where
Sure.
if I say like go or stay or something like that, it's not gonna like kind of look at me weird and go, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I guess Engel, you stepped up first. You said you wanted him to follow you.
Yeah, he's gonna follow me. I'm just gonna go ahead and or I might just pick him up and just hold him for a little bit too. Because again, we haven't seen him in a while. We haven't seen him for a little bit too. So
Okay. So you've picked up your wyvern. It's now in your hands.
yeah, I'm just gonna
All
walk around
right.
with it.
Locke, what do you want to do with yours?
I mean, it's gonna be it's still morning. It's gonna be hours that we're spending together, so we need to go through everything. But yeah, like spend time with them, play with them, see if they fetch. At some point, try to teach them
Okay.
attack, but mostly just form a bond.
So right now, let's see. Let's roll animal handling for both. So you want to play with the wyvern first, and you want to hold your wyvern.
Yeah, bond with it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So do you have any modifiers for animal handling, Lock?
Nope. That's
Oh boy.
Straight. Oh Lord. Yeah, so Angle, your approach, you see the wyvern kind of like rest its neck that leads kind of like up your arm a little bit, and he kind of just like closes his eyes for a second, and kind of you see him as soon as the wyvern closes his eyes, it opens really quick and kind of looks up at you, and then just like realize, oh okay, no, this is okay, it's fine. And he kind of just like you feel his like muscles relax, and he kind of just like drifts off for a little bit.
Okay.
And uh Locke, as you're trying to play, it seems as though he's not getting the game that you're doing, and it kind of just like kind of it you move your hand, and it kind of like dodges your hand for a second, and it doesn't understand you're trying to play with it. Okay, what do you guys want to do next?
more.
I'm just gonna go ahead and. Well, I was gonna go downstairs and then or sorry, no, not downstairs. We're still here. I was gonna go check on the other box, or whatever, the one that ties to the box that I have in my inventory.
Okay. Where do you want to go for that?
I don't know where it's at. Is it in? Is it over here in the? Are we in the basement? Or in the
Yes.
basement? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it over? Does it go over here where the box ends up at, or is it in what's his name's office?
Was it decided, or was it just said?
I mean,
I don't know if it was decided where to put it.
Yeah,
game,
that's what I.
there isn't a box really somewhere. It's another miniature. You both have a miniature which both have the ability to summon the same chest.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not really
So
two
then,
chests that are linked. It's one chest. You can
yeah,
just summon it to you, one of you at a time.
yeah, yeah. So the trinket is not in that location.
So I can summon the chest to me, put stuff in it, and then
Using
he
the
can summon the
trinket, yeah,
chest back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
gotcha. Okay,
Or I mean, you
okay.
can summon it to you, put stuff in it, and then dismiss it, which puts it back on the ethereal plane.
plane.
And then whenever he wants to check it, he can summon it, and when he's done, he sends it back to the ethereal plane.
Okay.
I guess in theory, it's possible that at some point you try to summon a chest and it doesn't work because it's currently not on the ethereal plane. It's currently with him.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not sure which of you two. I'm guessing it would be Locke because he's the one who asked for this thing. But I don't know if you have it on you, Engel.
The what?
The trinket, the chest.
I
to
do.
summon. Oh, you're the one who has it? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, secret box. Yeah,
Okay, good.
I have it.
Yeah. So then you have it. You can call the chest if you want.
Okay. We're shooting it here. Cubic 12 cubic feet of non-living material. 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. Okay. Okay. So I will. Well, I'll summon it, and I think there's like, I don't think I took the letters out of it that he sent us, so I'll go ahead and I'll clear those out.
Okay. Where do you want to
And
summon
then
the chest?
I will summon the chest. I'm
Push
actually gonna
T.
step out. I'm actually gonna step out here for a little bit. Step out here. I got more room. And summon it right here.
There you go. A chest appears as you carry your wyvern.
Yep. And then Alex said, yeah, I'll open it up, clear out the letters that he sent us.
Okay. You reach in and find the letters, and it's like a handful. You see like 5 or 6 letters in your hand.
Yeah. Okay. And then yeah. All right. That would, I think that would be it for me. And outside of that, I'll just use downtime or downtime actions to just go ahead and help train my wyvern.
Okay. All right. And then Engel, Locke, what do you want to do with your wyvern now?
So more training and bonding.
Okay, what do you want to do? Okay, as you blow raspberries to your wyvern.
Yeah. Nothing specific. Just, I don't know what you do with dog. You throw a ball, you pet it, you
So this is
go
just
for a
just
walk.
bonding. So as you saw Engel, he rolled and just holding his wyvern built the trust. So you can do
Yeah.
literally anything with this wyvern as long as it's a positive. You can sit there and teach it words if you want. So then when push comes to shove, they'll already understand words, for
Okay.
example, for tomorrow.
I'll try to teach it attack.
Okay. What are you going to attack or have it attack?
Search for something. Maybe. Do I have something? Don't we still have barrels on the balcony, which we filled with pig's blood at some point? Or are those gone? Nope, that's gone. I don't know. this barrel. No,
Okay,
that's
your
probably
wyvern
full.
kind of stays back and just kind of.
Oh, I see something
rests.
in the storage. We have a shield. Gonna prop that shield
Okay.
up somewhere and have it attack the shield.
Okay. Your wyvern is still back in the stables.
Do it here then.
I'll go ahead and unsummon the chest. I'm probably gonna go where the lock is to go ahead and check my dragon as well.
Okay. Your Angle is still carrying yours.
Yep.
All right. And then let's see. Okay. So you set up the shield against the wall. So there's your shield. Okay. Okay, what do you want to do? And Angle, you're grabbing another shield as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another shield.
Okay, you have it in your hand if you want to join Locke for the same training.
Where's he setting it up at? I was setting it up in here.
He walked back to the stables. He walked past
Oh.
you. You would have seen him.
Okay.
Okay. Locke, you ready?
Just want to
Your
teach
wyvern
him
is now
to.
kind of looking around.
Guess I'll show it with my dagger, attacking it.
Okay, it watches you.
Try to get it to imitate.
Okay, go ahead and make animal handling. Okay. It kind of slowly waddles over, still kind of like looking at you a little bit, and you see it start to like bite at the sides of the shield.
Yeah, that's a start.
So it's biting at it. Okay. Angle, I'll set up your shield as well. Okay. Right there. You have your shield.
All right. I checked my wyvern, make sure. All right, so he doesn't have his glands yet, right? So he can start shooting acid attacks, right?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
He is resistant, but he doesn't have that ability yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's still adolescents. Okay. So I go make the motion as well to I punch it or like I swipe it with my hands, kind of like making like a swiping motion, and for him to copy me.
Okay. Ah, okay. So you're trying to like have him scratch. I see. So he
Mhm.
kind of like wakes up as you're kind of jostling him around a little bit, and he's looking at what you're doing. Go ahead and make animal handling.
Okay.
He immediately jumps down from your arm, and just like you see him kind of like lift up on his back legs, and he just like tucks in his wings, so it looks kind of like he actually does have like a free arm, and he just swipes at the thing and just
Yeah.
scratches it.
Good.
And then he kind of like looks up at you.
And I give him a nod of approval.
Okay. All right, Locke.
Well, more of that training, basically.
Okay, he kind of like looks over at the other wyvern for a second, and he kind of looks back at the shield, and then looks over at you.
Yeah, attack. Stab the shield again.
Okay. As you say the word attack, he looks over at it. Go ahead, ammo handing. I would say with advantage because I'd say both of you from now on, since you guys are doing it side by side, there would be advantage since it's like you're feeding off each other's energy.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Did it roll? Oh yeah, it did.
Okay,
Oh,
6. You see it. You're doing a stabbing motion, and it doesn't have the ability to do a stabbing motion. So you see this thing kind of like screech at the shield, and then like snap at it, and it obviously its teeth can't like penetrate the armor, but it does snap at the actual shield, and then it kind of like looks up at you.
Yeah, good job.
Okay,
Is it?
Ingle.
Now I'm going to teach it how to bite. So make the bite motion, or actually, no, not bite. No, I'm gonna teach it how to word attack as well. So I'm gonna say attack, and kind of point the shield, and then make the swipe motions. When I say attack, and I do the swipe motions, and I point at the shield.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Let's see. I have okay, so I'll just do this. That's 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay, yeah, 20. As it hears the word attack from Locke and being reinforced by Engel, it sees it, and it already swiped pretty hard before, and it sees like your arm point, and it kind of like moves for a second just to make sure, and it looks over, kind of makes the connection that that's what you wanted to attack,
Yeah.
and then it does the same motion, and it just swipes, and it just accidentally, it actually like knocks the shield like off its perch and like falls to the ground.
Awesome.
It looks back at you.
Yes. And I say yes. Good. Very good.
And it gives like one last slash just for good measure. Locke.
But more of the same. That's all I can do.
Okay, what you're doing stabbing motion?
Well, I guess I can copy angle and slash at it, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. With advantage. Okay. All right. It does the same thing. It now kind of copies Engel's, tucks in its wing just a little bit, and then slashes at it, and you see it actually like makes a small scratch into the shield, and it looks back at you.
Good job.
It kind of like nuzzles you a little bit. All right. So it appears now you can mark this down on the actual like sheet or like for your pet that it understands the word attack. So you can put the word attack. And then attack equals scratch. So now if you say attack, it will scratch. And Angle for yours, it understands pointing. So if you do point at an enemy, it will know to attack that one.
Okay. I'll make a note here.
All right. What's next for Angle?
Probably gonna break for lunch. I mean, I guess we've been out for like a couple hours, right?
Yeah, it's been kind of a while. It's been like at least 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Oh, I want to keep on doing it for an hour. Like we're gonna
Okay.
just continue. Yeah, no, I want
Okay.
to like
Then it
like
would have
actual.
taken. Okay, it would have taken an hour.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because like I want to do like after like say like an hour, hour and a half. Then we'll
Yep.
probably go ahead and break for lunch.
Okay. Okay. Locke, what do you want to do?
Sure, me too.
Okay. You guys break for a quick snack, and the wyverns immediately take notice.
Immediately.
Yep. As soon as they smell the food.
100% there.
Okay, what do you guys do?
I guess we can go upstairs and go for lunch, right? Yeah, we can do that.
We should probably not get them used to eating whenever we eat, because like in the future, if we're say guests somewhere, we're eating at a table, we don't want our wyverns demanding food right then and there because we're eating. So yeah.
True. Well, I guess we can leave them down here and go eat. So we'll leave them down here.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't bring out the rations. You're going to actually eat food.
Yeah, we're gonna go eat food. Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay. So then they wouldn't have turned around. I thought you said you
No.
guys- Gotcha.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna leave them down here
Gotcha.
and then go upstairs and eat food. Yes.
Okay,
That's
so
what
they're
that's what I
still-
meant.
Yeah. I see. I thought like you guys took out. Yeah. All right, cool. So then they
No,
wouldn't
no,
have turned around.
No, yeah, we're gonna leave them down here and then we're gonna go eat food. Although, hang on, do they look hungry though? Like, I guess like I can. Yeah, do they look hungry? Those are.
They haven't eaten all day.
Okay, so I should probably summon food for them then.
Okay.
You know, they ate this morning. That was what we did this morning. He used his spell to summon meat, and then they didn't eat all of it because they already ate some during the night. They have
This
eaten
morning?
today. Yeah.
Was that
they
this morning
did?
or was that last night?
I think that was last night.
During the night, I used. No, he had to switch spells. During the night, I used the bag of or Link's bag, remember, to put in gold and get out food, dried food.
Uh-huh.
They ate all
Yeah.
that, and then in the morning we were like, okay, you should do your
Oh.
spell now, and they did the spell, and then they didn't eat all of it.
I see.
they
So
were
then they
already
still have
full.
food.
Yeah.
They still have food then. Yeah.
Okay, then so then that's good. So that means they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see. Okay. That works then. They're gonna go nibbles after an hour and a half of hard work. All right. You guys go upstairs. You don't have to go. You guys go upstairs, and Welby has prepared you a what seems like a feast. He has quite outdone himself. He's as well. Everyone that you're encountering in Tordia just seems like a little bit happier, a little bit just in a better mood. As the food he even prepares, it looks like how he plated it was with just like an extra little bit of care. And he serves it and wishes you well. As you eat the fine meal, you gain a little bit of your strength back after that long battle and are able to continue. Do you guys want to go straight back down?
I'm probably going to spend a few hours praying.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna go over here.
Okay. Your chapel awaits you.
Yeah. Since I haven't used it yet. Oh, is that even a door?
Yeah.
Is it? It's not showing. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I get like really close to it. Alright. And I'll go in here and I'll consult my deity.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
All right. While Angle is doing that, Locke, what would you like to do?
I spend all my downtime on my wyvern.
Okay. What's the next thing you want to spend with him?
Just spend time with him.
Okay. Doing what? Just playing, hanging out?
Nothing
Anything
much.
particular or no?
Nah, not really. Just spend time with him.
Okay. Make 2 animal handling checks, both with advantage.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Polar opposites,
So-
pretty much.
Yeah, no worries. The nat 20 at least might not cancel, but it at least softens the blow of a too high. So as you're there, the wyvern's fed, the wyvern looks like it got praise from you. The wyvern's like really happy with everything that's been going on, and yeah, he seems like he's grown a little bit more attached, and you see it kind of go back over, and seems like it practiced the scratch motion, and he slashes at the shield once or twice more. Oh, I see. They don't have a slash yet. I see. So as he does practice, let's actually change the slashing to biting because they don't have access to slash yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So they chomp down. Your wyvern like bites down on the sides of the shield, and you see it kind of like pull on the shield like a tugging motion, and the shield like falls over, uh, and the wyvern kind of like it even looks like it did a good job. And that second roll, you try like spending more time with it, and it just kind of like looks like it's tired and just needs to rest. But it does so kind of like with its head. If you're standing on your foot, if you're actually sitting in the hay, it's like place its head in your lap.
Okay.
And it seems like it's just taking a nap for a little time. But that nat 20 was really good. Okay. Angler, is there anything you want to do in the chapel?
Maybe just praying, consulting my deity. I guess, does he speak to me or does he say anything?
You do feel that there is a presence,
Gotcha.
but it doesn't speak to you. Do you say anything to it?
Yeah, just you know, guidance, all that stuff. Is there anything that I should know? Anything in the greater cosmos going on, or that anything that is needed of me?
Okay. And again, it doesn't quite speak to you,
Yeah, it's more
but
of a feeling, like
yes,
a
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It feels as though it understands, your deity understands your need, your guidance, or your need for guidance, and there's like a calm feeling over you, as though things will find a way to not so much work out, but find their way to go into place. As in, what you need might find its way to you.
Okay.
Yeah. What you do with that is of your volition. Okay.
Okay.
With
Okay.
that, it feels as though your deity has gone away.
Okay. All right. And then I will then just head back out. And just see what Locke's doing. Be like, hey, yeah, make any more progress?
Little. You did a bit better with the shield.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I just want to make sure that they're ready, because like then, yeah, when if and when we do decide to go anywhere or anything like that, when we take them with us, I don't want them to be. I don't want them. First of all, I don't want them to get hurt. You know, that just goes without saying.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, no, outside of that, it's just gonna be like I said, just downtime, just checking things, making sure all my equipment looks good.
Okay.
Like
Do you
that,
guys
yeah.
want to do anything else with the wyverns in particular, or no?
Specific, I think.
I mean, there's something I'm thinking we might want to start having them do, but I am not sure. I should
Okay.
talk to Locke about it. I was gonna say, yeah, Locke, do you think we should try to also like train them on when to eat?
Somewhat. I mean, we already trained them the wait and go last time we fed them. I think we just keep going with that. Maybe, or
So like I was
the
thinking
other
like
one.
like if we put the food down and we tell them to wait, we don't let them eat until we say go ahead and eat, or is that a little too controlling?
No, I think that's good. I think that's what we were kind of starting already, but I took them out of the room because, especially the first time, I don't think I would have been able to control them if they actually saw the meat. But yeah, I think that's where we're going with that.
Okay, all right. So they're not hungry now, so I don't think that's gonna work. We have to wait for them to be hungry a little later.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I will then continue practicing with the shield and saying, pointing saying attack. Continue doing that.
Okay. It's now kind of over in its original shield. Locke, as Engel walked in and you guys started a conversation, just the kind of talking, it kind of like opened its eyes a little bit and came back to consciousness. And it's like ready for whatever you're next. What do you want to do next? So, Engel, you said you want to practice. I guess let's go ahead and make another roll. Animal handling.
Okay. With advantage, right?
Uh, well, yeah, I'd say so. Yes, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
21.
And are you doing the motion? Are you like, what are you doing in order to direct it?
I'm doing the motion and saying attack.
Okay. Are you pointing or no?
I'm pointing.
Okay. So with all three, it has a little bit more of an understanding. Point, the word, and what it needs to do.
Yeah.
And it does so with a lot of strength. Locke, is there anything you want to do as your wyvern wakes up?
So I can also try to add pointing to the skill set.
Okay.
So animal handling.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's a little bit difficult with the pointing because that's a new thing, but seeing a little bit from angle, it's kind of understanding the point. It so far just knows that whatever is in front of it, it should attack, or whatever it's nearby, that's what it should attack. Obviously, not the other wyvern nor angle, but yeah. So it's getting the idea of pointing. All right. Do you want to do one more and then call it quits for animal handling, or do you want to keep going?
Just gonna keep going until dinner. I don't know. So one more
Okay.
if that's then dinner time.
Yep, one more in dinner time.
Okay.
Okay, it gets a good handle. Locke, you can add pointing to your creature. Yep.
Nice. Yep.
Angle, do you want to try one more?
Now I'm do something different.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm going to pick it up,
Okay, it's in your hands.
put it down here,
Put it down
and then
where?
I'm gonna walk away. Like where I'm standing at right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to slowly back up. I'm gonna say stay, and slowly back up.
Okay. It does remember stay from Locke saying it earlier from the other day.
Yeah. I'm gonna say,
I
and
think I
come
said
here.
wait.
I'm backing it over. Yeah.
What's that?
I think I said wait. I don't know if it gets
Oh,
it.
was it wait?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
At least that's what
it
I wrote
follows you
down.
then.
Wait, go, attack, and pointing.
It follows you.
Okay.
But I see what he's
You-
doing. I said
Locke,
wait,
you
so
would have.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
All right. And then now when it comes over to me, I'm gonna say, and go, and I point to the other in the room, and I say, go, 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 like beckoning it to run, to go fast.
So what were the 3 commands you said? You said wait.
Wait, go, and attack, and now pointing.
Okay. Okay. So it goes over here. And then it starts slowly walking back.
I said, wait,
It
and I
stops.
just stop it. And then I say, follow, for it to beckon it, like follow. And I do the beckoning motion to come towards me.
Is follow one of them, Locke? What were the 3?
No, it'd be
Go,
new.
stay.
It'll be new. This will be new.
Okay. It kind of looks at you. What motion are you doing?
Like a come here,
With the finger or with the whole hand?
both hands.
Okay, got it. It kind of just like looks at you a little bit sideways and doesn't quite understand.
And then I kind of pet my chest. Follow, come on.
Okay. Do you do anything? Just patting the chest? Is there anything you wanna?
I'm doing a mixture of like the two, of like patting my chest and also like using the beckoning motions with my hands.
Okay. It kind of like slowly takes a step,
Yeah,
and then
and
go ahead and make
yeah,
animal handling. This one, no
okay,
advantage.
yeah, that's cool. Because it's a new command.
Okay. It takes another step, and it kind of looks at you.
I say, yeah, come on, yes.
It takes a couple more steps.
Mhm.
Takes a few more steps.
Mhm.
Starts like walking a little bit cautiously, but steadily. And it stops to look at you.
Yep, I continue doing follow. Like, come on, follow. Yes, good.
It walks back over to you.
Perfect. And I give it a some jerky
Okay.
to reinforce the good action.
It takes it from your hand and eats it as it crunches in its mouth. Okay. Locke, do you want to do anything else? There's one more round before dinner.
And nothing in particular, just more time with it.
Okay. Go ahead, animal handling with advantage then.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I would say at this point, Locke, add +1 proficiency. This is a special one. It's not going to be a full proficiency. Engel, what's your proficiency right now? With
My proficiency.
Yeah.
+4.
Okay. Cool. All right.
If I had animal handling, if I was proficient at it, it'd be a 7. But yeah,
Oh, so you don't have animal handling?
nope. I just got a +3 because my wisdom is high.
Ah, I see. So wait, you don't have any modifiers, Locke?
No, my wisdom is +0, and I don't have proficiency in animal handling.
Oh,
It's
I
+0.
see. Okay, Engel, add a +1 proficiency to animal handling then.
Okay. Or to animal handling with Nightshade, not
Yeah.
animal handling in general.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying like a special just to the animal itself.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay, so lock it. You see it kind of the bond grow a little bit stronger with this wyvern. Angle, you're the last round to uh, spend some time with your wyvern. What's the last thing you want to do before dinner?
So what I'm gonna do, same thing as I was before.
Okay.
What coming towards me, but this time I'm going to have him come towards me. So I'm gonna go towards the end of the room here. All right.
Starts walking with you.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm
Okay.
gonna throw it in this direction over here,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
So I can go and pick him up and throw him in that direction for him to fly, and then have him come back towards me.
Okay. You throw him and he flaps down and he lands like about here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It kind of like looks back at you.
And I'd be like, "Come on," you know.
Okay. Go ahead and make animal handling. No
Okay.
advantage.
No advantage.
No advantage. No.
Gotcha.
But you have the +1 from the
Yeah,
animal
yeah, yeah,
handling.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
instead of a +2, it's a +4.
Yes.
So that's gonna be 8 because instead
Okay.
of a 3 is a 4. But yeah.
It kind of wants to walk, but it's confused by throwing it. So it kind of
Okay,
just like sits down and doesn't know what to do.
it's fine. So I'll walk over, pick it up, right? Walk back. Same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it again. After it's the other in the room.
As you throw it, you hear Welby calling down, "Everyone, dinner!" And your wyvern lands, and the wyvern kind of like looks back at you, and like it doesn't understand.
Okay, that's fine. We'll work on it some more later.
Okay. All right.
I
So
I just go to it and pet it.
okay.
Pet it, nuzzle it, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Then I look at the log and say, I guess it's time for us to go eat.
Yep.
All right. As you guys eat again, the dinner is fantastic. You have the healthiest portions of meats and vegetables and rice as Welby cooks up a storm. And you guys are ready to go down for the night. Is there anything you want to do before you retire?
Not personally.
Possibly like wash up,
Okay.
playing with dragons all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wash up. You stuff your faces, and Bernie sits back and just says, "Where you guys been all day?"
And it's still working with the wyverns, making sure they are trained up and know basic commands, so that way if in a fight or something like that, we don't have to like worry about them you know n- not being able to handle themselves.
Oh, I guess we all did our training today. Huh. All right. Well, I gotta say, those one or two new boys in the regiment over there, those guards, they're seems like they can handle their own. It's kind of surprising. I
Good.
thought they would be completely green, but I guess at least one of them knows what he's doing. The other one, he was rough, but I think I caught him up to speed a little bit. I heard tomorrow, I guess we're gonna go hunting, if you will.
That's what I heard. Like I said, I hope it's not a nest. If it's a nest, that's gonna be a little bothersome.
Well, I managed to get a little bit of intel. The Adventurers Guild is paying a pretty coin for them to be knocked out, I guess. And yeah, they're offering a little bit of gold to take care of it. And they said from the sightings, because I guess they did kind of look down and stuff, it shouldn't be troublesome. It should be okay. So it's easy pickings for these trainees and I guess wyverns to I guess get themselves a little bit more experienced. So I guess easy gold in the pocket, right? And you see Bernie just like take a handful of food and just kind of shove like some meat in his face.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm hungry as hell. And I say, yeah, go ahead and so yeah, no, it's cool. As long as they're not green and you know they can handle themselves, it's gonna make things easier. I just I'm a little worried about, like I said, what happened last time during that fight with all the what's it called uh where do they come from?
Playing the
The
fire?
no, the troops that we got, the knights. Where do they come
Oh
from?
yeah, the knights. Yeah, just from Wilmore. And there was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
few from Galmoon and a few from Yatal and stuff.
yeah. I'm worried about, like,
Yeah.
yeah, just us losing all these people.
Well, I think tomorrow, if the gentleman at the Adventurers Guild, he said they could easily be taken out with just a few of us. So I guess taking the amount of people we're taking tomorrow should be quick work.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to make a whole day out of it, but it sounds like each of these holdouts shouldn't take that long.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
From what I know, I think once the new guards can prove themselves, I think they'll be able to take the other two locations quite easily.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
like I said, I hope that is the case. You know, I don't wanna, get caught up in, that entire situation again where we had very, very large losses, and definitely do not want that.
Okay. And I think we'll be in good hands. As you see Bernie finishing up the last of his meal. I haven't had a workout like that in quite some time. I think it's time for me to retire, though. Until tomorrow. And he kind of turns and hops down off the bench and makes his way.
Mm.
Right.
I'm probably gonna head out too.
Right! As he calls out behind himself.
I was yeah. While we were talking, I was eating as well, so I think I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna go to sleep as well. See
Yeah,
you in the
me
morning, Law.
too.
Sorry, I mean you're still sharing a room, right?
Yeah. Am I a bad roommate?
No. I mean, granted, you don't smell as good as Nim. He smelled of, mint and elderberries. I was just gonna jump the door. Why not? And then close the door behind me.
Okay. As you settle down, you do hear Bernie kind of tucking himself in the room next to you. And snoring wafts through the two windows and enters your room. as you hear, sounds like he had a pretty heavy night or a pretty heavy day. All right. As Locke stands over his bed, contemplating life.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. They do things weird in the Air Genasi location. All right. With that, we can end the session, and then bright and early tomorrow, kill some Goblonians.
All right. Bye bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Later.